Fibre Tech.
Fibre Tech. Now, obviously, I can't go mention any of them names that you mentioned previously. Maybe you can. I'm not going to. But what we've got here is fibre reinforced paste has been around for many, many years, and you're probably using one of the 2 or 3 most common that people would come across.
Yeah.
They're fantastic for what they do. They've been around for a long time, but in that time, technology has changed a lot. Our product, fibre reinforced filler, Fibre Tech. What we've done with this is, it is latest generation. We've removed some of the glass content. We've now replaced it with latest generation Kevlar.
Fuck.
So what you get in there is an increase or maintaining the strength, but using a different, shorter strand of glass to reinforce the paste.
It's like the F1 of paste.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
there you go. It is top of the shop. Main thing with this product is no one really likes, apart from the likes of yourselves who do the silly custom work, like to work with fibre pastes. Fiberglass is hard work. People don't like it. I don't think it makes you scratch, gives you the itch. It's not very easy.
Are you sure you're talking about fiberglass?
It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not the most friendly material to work.
No, it is not. Especially if you get it.
And I'll give you an example. Yeah, those of you or those out there that work with fibre reinforced paste will understand the hardest problem or the hardest obstacle overcomes is getting them out of the can. In the first place, you're there trying to get it out of the can. It's falling.
Yeah.
Right. This stuff, obviously supplied in a bag.
Like a lot of stuff from America.
Being like, you like your colours.
I love my colours,
purple,
man.
This one is.
Purple? Well,
Purple.
that's Corey's favourite colour. So, Corey's, here you go. Oh, look at that, Corey's almost looks... Oh,
Nice
okay.
purple colour.
Yeah, that doesn't... Okay.
Right.
The jokes are there, people.
So,
make your own.
First of all, it's out the bag. No mess.
No. That's
Lid on
sweet,
nice
man.
and tight again. Once again, capping off the product, keeping it in as good a condition as you possibly can.
Hardly any smell is what I'm noticing off of this as
Uh-huh.
well.
Let's just leave that there for a second. Once again, if we look at our puddle size, we're after 2% hardener. So we've got a good sort of 4-inch puddle there. Once again, edge to edge,
There's that blue
across the centre
hardener.
product.
Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Mixing that.
What we'll do is we'll apply this onto this piece of sheet steel here, because I think for most of your applications you're going directly onto
Yes,
a
especially
braided
yeah.
mild steel or low carbon steel, yeah?
Yeah. For after, I mean, ideal for after welds, for instance, smoothing off any tailgates, blending wings together, so on and so forth. You want a product to go over those welds. You know what I mean? You could get it fully bob on, but you still run the risk of shrinkage. You still run the risk of cracking on those areas, and you need something that's going to cover your ass.
Yep. You want strength, you want rigidity, but you want give as well.
You've got it. Yeah. It's a hard combination to get, and a lot of companies have failed.
That's because you've not been looking in the
miserably.
right place.
Wow, do you know what I mean? We all knew about Evercoat, but it was difficult for the UK. It's difficult to get a lot of the US brands in the UK because a lot of people don't think outside the box.
Absolutely.
They're happy to be stuck in their ways from 1990.
Well, we're certainly not a company that's interested in producing a product that's going to be a couple of pence or a pound cheaper than the one you was using yesterday.
Nope.
We're looking at offering you other alternatives. We're looking at offering you process time, reducing your process, reducing the amount of the consumables that you use, the amount of abrasives,
Yeah.
reducing the work area. Reducing the work area will always reduce the amount of materials that you need.
You got it.
So this is the bit you don't like, Matt. You don't like applying this stuff.
No, but,
Okay.
if
Because
you were
of course-
mate, if you were to apply what we use on something like that, it would drag all over the place. It would not want to stay still.
Right. Once again, to ensure maximum adhesion, okay, and minimal amount of pinholes, application is just like when we applied the Rage Ultra. A small amount of product, and we work it over the area. You notice I'm applying it, removing it, applying it, removing it. And what I'm doing is wetting out. I'm ensuring that scratch pattern where we've abraded the steel is going to give me maximum adhesion. Now, how do you think this stuff applies?
Jesus Christ, superstar! I cannot get over how these products are applying. Wow! And this is on bare steel. There's nothing on this. This is pure bare steel. You know what I mean? You know we have a lot of that lying around the shop.
So you said that with fibre paste, you're not too happy about obviously getting the product out and mixing it. You're not over keen about the application.
No, because it's
And you
dry.
don't like the tackiness and the sanding.
Yes.
So at the moment, so far as mixing application is concerned,
You have.
I think I've got you one, haven't
You
I?
have, mate. You have. I'm so buying the beers for this. Look at that. Look at.
So we'll leave that to kill.
Oh, below
We'll
the
leave a
way.
couple of little ridges in there because the good thing about the little ridges and the demonstrations is you can
Sand
see
it down.
the sanding.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Brilliant.
Let's have a little look. Once again, same technique. Apply no pressure to the block
Oh, piss off! No way!
The ridge that we left in it here, so you
Yeah.
can see.
Oh my god, man! Okay, that is some hashtag BSC madness shit right there.
You know, I'm not pushing on the block, putting any excessive weight on there.
Jesus Christ! Okay, yeah, that's some good shit.
It will sand very, very well, as you recommended, you know, with a sander and a P80 disc. But when it comes down to it, and you want that fine little bit of shaping that you need to do by hand, at least you know you're working with a product that you can sand by hand.
And this stuff would be ideal over like welded areas and whatnot?
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, talking about wanting to cap your welds off with a fibre reinforced paste, this would be the ideal one. The main reason, once again, is you're going to make such a good job of applying it, you're going to minimise the amount of sand that you need to do afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, it's
so your application in this instance, just your method of application will reduce the amount of labour you've got to put into it, and the amount of products and the amount of abrasives you're going to need to use to sand it.
It's not doing anything. I mean, it's just this is what you would eventually get to with another product.
You would do, yes, absolutely.
And then that's when you can start sanding. But Jesus Christ, I am blown away. Wow, I'm really blown away on that.
As I say, 120 grip. Obviously, with a P80, I'll be removing the material much faster.
Yes.
Well, what I'm trying to do is just work on a small area here where we can get a good finish. So I can show you what the potential surface finish is of this filler as well.
I mean, I am, like I said, blown away. This Evercoat stuff is. What would you put on top of this as well? Would it be the Rage Ultra?
You could use Rage Ultra. Probably for this product, for the application that you're going to be using it in, I would probably recommend something like Easy Sand.
Yep.
If you want extreme flexibility, it's with Polyflex. So both flow grade products going to lay down very, very smooth, give you an almost sand-free finish where you literally are going to just tickle the surface.
Jesus Christ!
In fact, let's do that.
The thing that dreams
let's
are made of.
one of those products over the top of this.
The things that dreams are made of, my friend. That's what it is.
We'll keep half sanded, half unsanded, and we'll finish it off with a bit of Polyflex.
Ready, game on.